This new unreleased hero in Deadlock is probably going to be my favorite by far. So to let you in a little bit of a secret about myself, my favorite heroes in this game are Shiv and Abrams. Reason being, if you have half a brain like myself and only half, then you know all you have to do is just start meleeing everybody. And if you're in a bad enough lobby, no one's actually parrying, so it's free kills. Problem is, as you get better, everyone starts to parry and counter you, and now you suck. Well, this next hero is very similar to them, except it's not about meleeing. I guess it's kind of like if Haze and Pocket had a baby, a weird reptile human type baby. Yeah, that's right. The guy you see on your screen now is known as Fathom. So Fathom is currently inside of Hero Labs, the new mode that Deadlock has, but in the game files, he's known as Slork. I'm an up close and personal type player. I find it to be easier than heroes like Great Talon. And listen to some of these abilities because you might find them to be just as intriguing as me. So number one ability is called Scalding Spray, and it allows you to spray scalding water in a cone ahead of you. You can build up bonus weapon damage as the spray damages an enemy hero, but basically as you jump onto someone, as you get on top of them and you start dealing damage, you're going to want to do this to just start tanking even more damage on them. The reason I find these heroes to be easier is because you basically just can util dump a lot of times. Now, as you upgrade, you'll see less cooldown, more duration, and higher DPS as well. So Scalding Spray is going to be pretty good. Obviously, it's going to be one that also helps take out a lot of the troopers. Then you have ability number 2. This is where you start to pair a lot of these things together. You can launch forward, damaging all enemies near where you land and knocking them into the air. So if you're getting the gist of this, you can lunge forward, launch on them, throw them up in the air. Then you can use your Scalding Spray to do even more damage. Of course, you've got melee, you've got your gun. I mean, you've got so many options. It's just a massive util dump, like I said. As you become more powerful throughout the game, especially if you're good at getting that first or second kill, it feels very good to be aggressive like this because bad players tend to be very scared of you and they're petrified of you actually pouncing on them. Now, ability number 3, right now in the game files or right now in Hero Labs, is currently set to Bloodletting. This is just Shiv's ability, so I'm imagining this is obviously a placeholder. They actually specified this in their patch notes recently, so I wouldn't actually expect Fathom to have this Bloodletting ability, but just thought I would let you know because it is currently there in the game right now. And it may just be the same, just slightly different, maybe like damage reduction ability or something. Now, the last ability, the ultimate ability, is by far the craziest one. Of course, I mean, it is the ultimate, but I'm not really sure how crazily useful this is going to be. It definitely looks broken, but like when you think about how you're actually going to use it in practicality, it doesn't seem that crazy. So the first couple of abilities are why I really likened it a lot to Shiv, Abrams, and Pocket, because they're up close and personal. You have to be on top of people a lot of times, at least for the Pocket ultimate. But this one is a little bit different. It's kind of like Haze's cloak, except it's much different actually. But I guess it's similar because it is a cloak. It's called the Reef Dweller Harpoon, and basically you get to throw a harpoon that latches to a surface and it pulls you in. While hanging attached to the harpoon surface, you are invisible and invulnerable. Enemies that look directly at Fathom will reveal the invisibility, but I mean, like, you've got to be hard staring at it, and you really probably won't even notice it unless you just stop moving your mouse completely and squint your eyes and focus on it. So probably not going to happen. If you turn away, you'll notice it's literally like impossible to see. Going to be insane. But once again, invulnerability still exists. Now, the passive in all of this is that while out of combat, you're hidden on the mini map and you'll heal a portion of your max health every second. Once again, as you upgrade this thing, you'll get even more max health regeneration, more cast range, and better cooldown. But this could definitely be something for setting someone into a trap or just trying to save yourself last second. Many possibilities here. I think Fathom's going to be a super fun legend to play, especially if you're one that likes to be up close and personal like myself. Of course, this is the character model we have right now, but all of this is subject to change. But being that some of these abilities are very specific and very unique, I doubt much is going to change. So what are your thoughts on Fathom or Slork, whatever you want to call him? Make sure to like the video and subscribe for more Deadlock content. We've been putting out a lot of stuff lately and you guys have been showing a lot of support. We really do appreciate it, from stories to guides to tips, tricks, and much more. We have a blast running this channel. Thank you all for the support of it, and until the next time, we'll see you all later.